Hey everyone, and welcome back to Airships. So, my attempt to do a Let's Play was cut short immediately by the fact that I was wiped out by a very impressively superior force that managed to conquer an entire continent with very little resistance. So I decided, let's just try making a few other ships to see what we can come up with. Now there's one ship that there's one weapon that's pretty fun, called a flamethrower. And let's see. 3 blast damage, 20 per second, clip size of 200 rounds, fire arc 90 degrees, blah blah blah. Pretty fun weapon. It's got a pretty short range, but I think we can accomplish a pretty interesting setup with this. Let's go like that, and we'll see what we can do. Let's see. So we want to have ammo nearby. An ammo store would be ideal to have lots of ammo, but we'll also put a small ammo storage right here. Actually cancel that. 3 small ammo stores for each of them. And a fire extinguisher here. And they're playing with fire. They better have a fire extinguisher nearby, right? Then we'll put a coal store here. And a bridge up top. Everything's now connected. Now we need to have some lift. So let's go with a basic suspendium chamber, a standard one. Not a mini one, a standard one. That's going to give us a huge amount of lift, more than we really need right now, but we're going to need more. Trust me. Now let's get a crew quarter in here. That gives us 12 crew, which is above the recommended crew, so that's good. Now we don't need to have this being too mobile of a device, so we'll go with just a basic engine here. Nothing fancy. And one here. So we already have everything we need in place. We have 36 ammo, which should keep this thing going for a little while. And now let's make it difficult to actually take out. We're going to make it entirely of metal. And the decal will go right here. The EAF Dragon's Breath. What do you think? Sound good? I think we have everything that we need. Everything that we should want. There's no repair bay, no sick bay. It's all going to be fire. Specialized in taking down wooden ships. So let's save that design. And let's leave. Go to combat, and we will test it out. Oops, that's for buildings. Ship. See, Dragon's Breath. Add that to the left side, and the opposition side. Let's see. Expendables would be kind of fun to do. EAF Commander. Let's go with a fairly heavy ship. The EAF Bomber. Alright. So let's move upwards first so we don't go ramming into this island. And now we move forward. And we start burning the hell out of the ship. Look at that thing go to work. any wooden ship is going to be at the mercy of the Dragon's Breath. Look how fast that went. We barely took any damage. So how does it do against a much larger ship? Dragon's Breath, add that. Goes right here. Ship on the right. I'm not going to show you what the Voice of Despair is. I'm just going to let you see what that price tag is, and you can imagine what's on there. I'll show it to you later. But for now, you don't get to see it. Let's see. Siege Master, we will not do that. Actually, let's go with the Commander ship. It's a really, really big ship, but it's made almost entirely of wood. Reinforced wood, but wood. And it does have an impressive height advantage to the Dragon. So let's click Go, Move, and we'll try to get under the belly of the command ship. We probably are going to take a few shots due to our slower speed. And we are on fire. We've lost one of our cannons. There we go. I think we might have actually lost both of our cannons. And we seem to be rubbing right against the command ship. Just trying as hard as we can to go upwards while it's trying to go downwards, and it's just kind of having a comical effect. But we lost the battle because we lost our ammo pretty much right away. Let's try it again, but go for a smarter approach. Ship right, commander, add, there, go, pause it. Let's just go right here. We have taken damage, lost one of our propellers. Let's scoot underneath and flip around. Oh, we lost our command center. Fortunately, they had one last order before we lost contact. And we lost. So, not a very good ship against much larger ships, especially if they're made of reinforced wood. But against ships of the same size, it should be a good ship. Let's see, let's add the Dragon's Breath again. And on the right side, what's the Spitfire? I forget. It's a metal and wood ship that focuses on rapid fire. So this should be an interesting test. It's a slightly larger class ship than what the Dragon's Breath is. And it's made partially of metal in the important bits. But will it be able to penetrate our hull, which is made of metal? That's the question. Well, the opposing ship is caught in our blast of dragon breath. It looks like it's actually putting out enough firepower to tear through our lower class metal hull. So against ships made of reinforced wood and metal, the flamethrowers are not good enough. They'll do a lot of damage, but they will lose quite often unless it's a ship of the exact same class. So, do you guys want to know what that big, super expensive ship is? I present to you the voice of despair. It's got the max amount of crew, a lot of large cannons, heavy cannons to be precise, and so much suspendium chambers that it's able to stay in air fairly well. And it's got an impressive amount of ammo as well. 500 ammo. This ship can take down a lot of other ships. And its hull is made of metal. So let me add a few random ships to the right side. There we go. So this ship, I don't remember what it was called. I forgot the ship's names. That ship was the Suspense. It's a ship that has suspendium cannons on it. Fairly spendy ship, made of metal. I think this may be a pretty interesting match. I have 10,000 credits spent on this side, 6,000 credits spent on that side. Let's see how this goes. Target the suspendium ship, because that is the most damaging ship that they have. Look at all the crew members walking around in there. I think we might actually lose some of our cannons before they fire. Oh, nope, everything got to fire. And now there is a fire. It's a really, really slow ship. And it takes a lot for it to be able to fly. But each salvo that it launches devastates a ship. In fact, let's switch over to rapid fire, see how much damage we can deal. Nope, we lost some of our cannons. And our coal might actually not last us very well. Honestly, the ship is overly spendy for what it can do. It'd probably be better to have multiple ships instead of all of this. Look at it go! That was awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little look at the madness that I do when I create ships. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Take care, guys, and goodbye.